Have you ever wondered what makes malignant narcissism so dangerous? Malignant narcissism isn't your garden variety self-absorption. It's a potent cocktail of narcissistic traits, antisocial behavior, aggression, sadism, and a lack of empathy. It's the kind of narcissism that doesn't just inflate egos, but shatters lives. Imagine a person who manipulates and exploits others with alarming skill, using charm and deceit as tools of coercion. Picture someone who shows no empathy, no understanding or concern for the feelings of others. Imagine dealing with hostility and aggression, verbal or physical, whenever this person feels threatened. Now, add a dash of sadism, a perverse enjoyment of causing pain and suffering. Mix in a complete lack of remorse, a sense of entitlement that rivals royalty, and an impulsivity that disregards consequences. These are the ingredients of malignant narcissism, a personality disorder that breeds tumultuous relationships and, in some cases, criminal behavior. In this video, we're going to delve deeper into the many faces of malignant narcissism. Imagine someone who uses charm and deceit to get what they want, with no regard for other people. That's a malignant narcissist for you. Their toolbox is filled with manipulation and exploitation. They're experts at playing mind games, twisting reality, and using others for their own personal gain. They often have a unique ability to read people, to detect their vulnerabilities and use these to their advantage. It's like they're playing chess with people's emotions, always thinking several moves ahead. They're not concerned with fairness or the consequences of their actions on others. They simply want to win, and they'll do whatever it takes to achieve that, even if it means causing harm. It's a zero-sum game for them. Your loss is their gain. They may appear charming, charismatic, even likable at first, but beneath that veneer is a disregard for the well-being of others. Their manipulative behavior is just the tip of the iceberg. Can you imagine not caring about the feelings of others? That's the reality for malignant narcissists. These individuals exhibit a profound lack of empathy, a fundamental emotional response that allows us to understand and share the feelings of others. It's like trying to taste the sweetness of a strawberry without a sense of taste. Malignant narcissists might see your tears, but they can't comprehend the sorrow behind them. They might hear your laughter, but the joy it represents remains a foreign concept. This emotional blindness makes it difficult for them to grasp the impact of their actions on others, leading to callous and harmful behavior. Imagine a world where everyone's emotions are like a silent movie, no sounds, no music, just moving pictures. That's the world of a malignant narcissist. They navigate through life without the emotional compass that guides most of us, empathy. This absence of empathy is not a mere character flaw. It's a dangerous trait that fuels their destructive actions. This lack of empathy is a crucial factor in their dangerous nature. When threatened or challenged, malignant narcissists can turn aggressive and hostile. These individuals are like dormant volcanoes, seemingly calm but with an underlying layer of fury just waiting to erupt. Their aggression isn't always physical. It can manifest as verbal or emotional hostility. A sharp word here, a belittling comment there, perhaps even a scornful laugh meant to diminish and demean. The danger lies not just in the aggression, but in its unpredictability. One moment, they may be the picture of charm, and the next, they're spewing venom. This hostility, this aggression, often stems from a perceived slight or threat to their inflated sense of self. What might seem like a minor disagreement or a gentle critique to you or me can be a major affront to them, triggering a hostile response. This aggressive behavior can create a volatile and potentially dangerous environment for those around them. A single spark can set off a firestorm. Their aggression is another key aspect of their dangerous personality. Taking pleasure in causing pain to others, malignant narcissists can exhibit sadistic tendencies. This is not simply about the occasional cruel joke or biting remark we all might make in a moment of frustration. No, the sadism seen in malignant narcissism is far more insidious and damaging. In the twisted world of the malignant narcissist, causing harm to others can become a source of satisfaction and even joy. This might manifest as emotional manipulation, where the narcissist takes pleasure in making others feel insecure, anxious, or worthless. It could also take the form of physical harm, where the narcissist inflicts pain or injury without remorse. In many cases, this sadistic behavior is deliberate, calculated to extract the maximum amount of distress. It's a chilling aspect of their personality, one that underscores their dangerous potential. So when we talk about malignant narcissism, we must acknowledge this cruel and sadistic side. Their sadistic pleasure is yet another alarming trait. Malignant narcissists often believe they're above the rules, exhibiting a sense of entitlement and grandiosity. This sense of superiority is not just an inflated ego, but a profound belief that they are exceptional individuals, destined for unique accomplishments. It's as if they're playing a game where they've written the rules, and everyone else is merely an extra in their grand narrative. This grandiose self-view can lead them to dismiss societal norms, and it's here that their behavior can become particularly dangerous. They may feel justified in bending or breaking the rules to suit their needs, believing that standard laws and ethical guidelines simply don't apply to them. It's not that they're unaware of these norms, they simply consider themselves exempt. In their minds, they're not doing anything wrong. They're just taking what they believe is rightfully theirs. This blatant disregard for societal norms, paired with their sense of entitlement, can lead to unethical and sometimes even criminal behavior. Their grandiosity and entitlement further contribute to their dangerous nature. Ever known someone who acts without thinking about the consequences? That's a common trait in malignant narcissists. Impulsivity, to put it simply, is the tendency to act on a whim, without consideration for the outcomes or repercussions. This spontaneous behavior, driven by immediate desires, can be quite appealing, even exciting. But in the case of malignant narcissists, this impulsivity is far from harmless. It's a dangerous cocktail when combined with their lack of empathy and disregard for others. Think about it. They're not just making impulsive decisions like splurging on a shopping spree. These are individuals who might impulsively decide to manipulate, exploit, or harm others, all to satiate their immediate desires. They might make risky decisions without a second thought about how their actions might impact those around them. Their impulsivity isn't just a character quirk. It's a threat to themselves and others as they leap without looking, driven by their own whims and desires. Their impulsivity is another key factor in their dangerous behavior. Malignant narcissists often struggle to maintain stable relationships due to their harmful tendencies. Now let's delve into this. The manipulative, exploitative, and aggressive tendencies of malignant narcissists often lead to a whirlwind of tumultuous interpersonal dynamics. Imagine being in a relationship where your partner constantly exploits your vulnerabilities for their benefit, uses manipulation as a tool to control, and resorts to aggression if they feel threatened. Over time, this constant emotional turmoil becomes incredibly draining, making it nearly impossible to maintain a healthy, stable relationship. Moreover, the lack of empathy inherent in malignant narcissists means they struggle to understand or care about the emotional needs of their partners. This disregard for their partner's feelings further compounds the instability of their relationships. These individuals may have a pattern of short-lived relationships marked by high drama and emotional upheaval. Their difficulty in maintaining stable relationships is yet another red flag. In more extreme cases, malignant narcissists may even engage in criminal activities without remorse. This stark reality is the culmination of the traits we've been discussing. The manipulation, lack of empathy, aggressive tendencies, and sadistic pleasure they derive from causing pain all contribute to this potential for criminal conduct. Their inherent disregard for the rights and well-being of others is not just a social concern, but a legal one as well. When rules and norms are seen as beneath them, when they believe they are entitled to act as they please, the stage is set for serious legal consequences. This is where malignant narcissism transforms from a psychological concern to a societal threat. It's important to note that not all malignant narcissists will engage in criminal behavior. However, the potential for such conduct is worrisomely high. Their lack of conscience and empathy, coupled with their grandiose sense of entitlement, can lead them to believe they can act without fear of repercussion. This can manifest in a range of criminal activities, from fraud and theft to physical harm and violence. They may use their manipulative skills to deceive others, exploit vulnerabilities, and justify their actions. All the while, they may feel no guilt or remorse for the harm they inflict. Their aggression, combined with their impulsivity, can result in violent outbursts or premeditated attacks, and their sadistic tendencies may mean they derive satisfaction from these harmful acts, further fueling their behavior. The legal system is often the final barrier that checks such behavior, but it's not always enough. Malignant narcissists can be adept at evading consequences, using their charm and manipulation to avoid detection or punishment. This is why understanding malignant narcissism is so crucial. Awareness can lead to early detection and intervention, helping to prevent the escalation of their behavior. It can also provide valuable insights for law enforcement and legal professionals, aiding their efforts to hold malignant narcissists accountable for their actions. Their potential for criminal behavior underscores the danger they pose. It's a chilling reminder of the harm these individuals can cause, and why we must continue to study, understand, and address malignant narcissism at every level. So, why is malignant narcissism considered so dangerous? Let's take a moment to recap. At the core, malignant narcissism is a toxic cocktail of traits that make the individual unpredictable, manipulative, and often harmful. From exploitation and manipulation, where they use charm and deceit to achieve their ends, to a profound lack of empathy, making it hard for them to comprehend or care about others' feelings. Their aggression and hostility can lead to verbal, emotional, or physical harm. The sadistic pleasure they derive from causing pain is particularly unsettling. Their lack of conscience, combined with an exaggerated sense of entitlement, can lead to extreme, unethical conduct. Impulsivity and difficulty in forming stable relationships further exacerbate the situation, leading to tumultuous interpersonal dynamics. Plus, their disregard for others' rights can result in criminal behavior. Understanding malignant narcissism is the first step towards recognizing and dealing with it effectively.